ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दम् परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परम् पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधेतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ दशमोऽध्यायः।
अथ दशमोऽध्यायः।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
परं ब्रह्म परं धाम पवित्रं परमं भवान्
परं ब्रह्म परं धाम पवित्रं परमं भवान्
पुरुषं शाश्वतं दिव्यम् आदिदेवमजं विभुम्
पुरुषं शाश्वतं दिव्यम् आदिदेवमजं विभुम्
आहुस्त्वामृषयः सर्वे देवर्षिर्नारदस्तथा
ऋषयः सर्वे देवर्षिर्नारदस्तथा
असितो देवलो व्यासः स्वयं चैव ब्रवीषि मे।
असितो देवलो व्यासः स्वयं चैव ब्रवीषि मे।
Up to this we saw. From here onwards, Arjuna watch for some shlokas. Having listened to Bhagavan's Vachanam, Arjuna he wants to know more of the Lord. Ishvara Bhakti leads to Jnana, appreciation of Ishvara. In everything, in all walks of life, we see Ishvara, then naturally that will lead to, that is Bhakti, that will lead to knowing the Swarupa of Ishvara. Swarupa, Ishvara Swarupa, Jnana. Therefore, Arjuna says, Param Brahma. Bhavan, Bhavan, Bhavanto, Bhavantah, Bhavan. Param Brahma, Apara, Para, Para Prakriti. Prakriti, Karyebhyaha, Paraha, Purusha, Paramatma, Ishvaraha. Param Prakrishtam, Brahma. Param Brahma, Dhama, Param Brahma, Param Dhama. Dhama, as we saw before, can mean the place, or Dhama can mean light also. Light of consciousness. Param Brahma, Brahma. So, therefore, Dhama. Dhama is the about the residence, the place, the most exalted Dhama, Param Dhama. So that is in fact, that is a meaning. The most exalted, that is Dhama. There is nothing above that. There is no further end possible or further end required, necessary. Param Dhama. In Vishnu Sahasranam also comes Dhama. Dhama also means light. The light of all lights, Jyotisham Jyoti, as we saw before. Then Pavitram, Paramam Pavitram. So it is the ultimate purifier. Ishvara alone can purify the antakarna from ajnanam and give jnanam and therefore moksha. Ishvara jnanam removes all the mala associated with the antakarna, all the punya papa karma. Punya papa karma, how much you will be able to exhaust? Ishvara kripa. By jnanam, jivatvam is destroyed. Ultimately, jivatvam, the status of being an individual, is destroyed. All Ishvara kripa. Like the river Ganga loses its individuality when it merges with the ocean. Similarly, Jivatvam is just decimated. Jiva becomes one with Ishvara, Paramatma. In terms of Jnanam, that is oneness. Therefore, Pavitram. That's why Pavitramiha Jnanena Sadasham, Pavitramiha Navidyate, as we saw before. Then Purushaha, Sagastra Shirsha, Purushaha, Puravashati, Va Atava, Sarvam Purayati Itiva. In whichever way you take, it is Purushaha. And it is Shashvata. Shashvatam, therefore it must be Alaukikam. It is Divyam, Divi Bhavam. Divi Bhavam is Alaukikam. Shashvatam, not bound by time. Shashvatam, it's one word separate. Shashvatam, Purusham, Shashvatam, Divyam, all these qualifying. All these are the Arjuna addresses. You are Purusha, you are Shashvata, not bound by time. You are Divyam, Divi, not Divi Bhavam. Divyam, Divi Bhavam is one meaning. Divyam. But Divyam is something which is Alaukika. That is why we say Divi Bhavam, Devaloka, Deva, Ityadi. It is extraordinary. That is the meaning. Alaukika. Not of the world. We say no. It's out of the world. Divyam. Adi Devam. Devanam Adihi. Devaha Divyate Divyati Dyotate iti Devaha. Adihi. Sarva Moolatvat. Devanam Adihi. Adihi Moolam. Source of the even Deva. So that is the one who was before all and no one was before him. Adi is Nadi. He doesn't have a beginning. And he is the beginning of everything. Adi. It is Ajam Najayate. Najayate, therefore, Namriyate. Najayate Mriyate va kadachit. Nayam Bhutva Bhavita Bhanabhuyaha. And he is Vibhum. So Ajam, Ajanmanam, Janmashunyam, and Vibhum. Vividam Bhavati. Vividha Bhavana Samartyam Asti. So Vibhum, he becomes everything. Bhagusyam, Praja, Gegeti, you alone become multiple, become everything. Therefore, it's all pervasive. Vibhum. Aguhu, Rishyaha Aguhu, Rishya says, Rishyaha Vadanti, they Vadanti, you are Purusham, Shashvatam, Divyam, Ityadi. Sarve, Rishyaha Vadanti, Devashihi, Naradaha, Asitaha, Devalaha, Vyasaha. You yourself also, Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. So, Sarve Rishyaha, Mantra Dashtaraha, Vadanti, Aguhu, Devashihi, Naradaha, Asitaha, Asilaha, Asitaha, Devalaha, Vyasaha. व्यासः कृष्णद्वैपायन मुनिः व्यासः आह स्वयं च साक्षात् यू आल्सो कथयसि स्वयं च ब्रवीषि मे यू आल्सो सेज दैट अहम पुरुषम शाश्वतम दिव्यम सेम थिंग ऋषि आल्सो सेज सो therefore by saying Arjuna says that whatever the rishi says that you are Ishvara, therefore by saying that Arjuna confirms that he is having the same opinion as that of the rishis. Therefore, Bhagavan alone can talk about his glories. No one can talk about. Bhagavan alone is qualified to talk about those glories which remains covered because of the ajnanam, our jiva ajnanam. Therefore, how much ever jiva, like me, can say, it is not enough. Therefore, you alone can reveal your glory. Therefore, please tell more. The Arjuna says, the next shloka was 14th. From there we have to read, we will read. सर्वमेतद्धृतं मन्ये यन्मां वदसि केशव
सर्वमेतद्धृतं
सर्वमेतद्धृतं मन्ये यन्मां वदसि केशवः केशव
केशव संबोधन न हि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवान दानवाः
न हि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवानदानवाः
हे केशव यत् मां वदसि एतत् सर्वं ऋतं मन्ये यत् त्वं मां वदसि एतत् सर्वम् अहं ऋतं मन्ये हि वै भगवान् हे भगवन् ते व्यक्तिं देवाः न विदुः दानवाः न विदुः सर्वम् एतद् ऋतम् इति अहं मन्ये हे केशव सर्वम् एतत् सर्वं ऋतं मन्ये अहं जाने ऋतं द वर्ड ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि ऋतं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च व्हाट इज ऋतं and satyam see they have used the same sense and also they have a different meaning. So when only one of them is used, then we cannot say the difference. When Ritam and Satyam both are used, then we can bring out a difference. Pashakara brings out difference in Taittiriya Upanishad. See, when if a fact is told by you, we are using words. So by using words, you are telling a fact. So there is no difference between the words what you use and the fact what is revealed through the words. Then it is Ritam Satyam. So the words mean the fact, the truth, what you want to say. Suppose where the Ritam and the Satyam, both the words are used, there Satyam means you report as you see it, as you perceive it. Yathartha Bhashanam Satyam. Which is how you perceive, therefore you say it, Yathartha Bhashanam. But that need not be the fact. Because you don't know, because your lack of knowledge, the truth turns out to be something else, possible. But you said what you thought of. Yathartha Bhashanam Satyam, but that is not the fact. So therefore, we can say there is Satyam in your Vachanam, but not Rutam. So Rutam, when we say what you know, and that should be the fact also, that should be the truth also, then it is Rutam. What you know that you say, Yathartha Bhashanam, that is Satyam. But what you say, if it is matches with the truth, then it becomes Rutam. Therefore, Rutam is more stronger, more powerful than Satyam. Therefore, here, Vyasacharya, you can see, or Arjuna uses the word Rutam. Sarvam etat Rutam manye. Rutam is not, he doesn't say Satyam manye. All your words are Satyam. No, Rutam. Therefore, Rutam is stronger, powerful word. Sarvam etat Rutam manye. All this, what you have told me. Sarvam etat Toktam. Sarvam. Rishibihi. Through Rishis, you have told everything. You have revealed the truth. All these are Rutam manye. Take. Rutam aham manye jane. Rutam jane, aham manye. Yat maam badasi. Yat maam badasi rishibihi. Tat rutam iti aham manye. Ye Bhagavan, he is nishchayena, nishchayartehi agya. Te is tava vyaktim, swarupam. Vyakti is swarupa. Here, vyajyate, abhivyajyate, prakashate. That is, by that, you can take Vyakti. Vyakti is Swarupa. Tava Vyaktim, Tava Swarupam, your Swarupa. Vyaktim, in the Bhashikara, Bhashim says, Prabhavaha, it says, he uses the word Vyaktim is Prabhavam. Prabhavam means source. Prabhavaha, Nirupadika Swarupaha, Nirupadika Brahma. Tava Prabhavam, Tava Vyaktim, your Swarupa. Viduhu na Devaha na Viduhu. Devas do not know. Tava Viduhu, Tava Prabhavaha. Viduh Devaha na Viduhu. Danavaha api na Viduhu. So Danavaha Devaha. Even the gods, even the Asuraha also. In fact, if you remember the second shloka, the Arjuna, the Lord said, in fact, the Bhagavan said, Name Vidu Suraganaha Prabhavam na Magasheha. The same thing. Same thing Arjuna says here. So therefore, Bhavataha te tava vyaktim tattvam virupadika swarupam devaha na viduhu danavaha api na viduhu. Therefore, how can I know? Therefore, how will I know? Or where will I go to know you? Therefore, you alone can tell me. Therefore, you, you please tell me. Therefore, Arjuna says, you don't send me to some other guru. You yourself tell me your glory. That which even the Devaha, Suraha, na viduhu na jananti. Dhanaputraha, Danavaha, api na viduhu na jananti. Ataha, Mam Bada, please tell me. That is implied. Therefore, you tell me, which they themselves don't know. Iti. Then, the next shloka. So all these are the words which will inspire the Lord, to talk more of his glories. So, laying foundation for the next chapter. In fact, this chapter also going to come and follow many things, and the next chapter also. Next shloka, shloka number 15. स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेत्थत्वं पुरुषोत्तम
स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेत्थत्वं पुरुषोत्तम
भूतभावन भूतेश देवदेव जगत्पते
भूतभावन
भूतभावनभूतेश
भूतेश
देव
देवदेव
जगत्पते।
जगत्पते।
These shlokas are nothing to explain. You will have you can see the second line full of sambodhana, appellations only. So Bhagavan Arjuna is addressing the Lord. So Vishaya is not there. This bhakti is seen in these addresses. And you will see more in the 11th chapter also, where Arjuna, you will see Arjuna will be saying, I salute you from in the front, in the back, in all directions. Nama purasta tata prashtataha iti. I salute punah punah agam namaskaromi punascha bhuyopi namo namaste iti. So you are so he goes into ecstasy and do namaskara. It is out of understanding, out of not just emotional bhakti, out of understanding, and therefore this jnanam bhakti, the appreciation leads to the knowledge. So therefore the respect comes naturally for the Lord. For the here it is Krishna who is a guru and he is a Lord. So it happens to be both for him. So there is a burst of bhakti in him. Now here you can see that the second line, all these words he addresses. Bhuta Bhavana, Bhutesha, Deva Deva, Jagatpati, even Purushottama also. Purushottama, the greatest among the beings. Purusheshu Uttama, Sreshtaha, Purusheshu Uttama, Bhuta Bhavana, Bhuta Utpadaka, Bhuta Bhavana, Bhuta Bhavana, Bhavayati iti Bhavanaha, the one who creates beings with their Sharira, Srinamana Sangha, the body, brain, sense complex. Each one has got particular Sharira, Sura Sukma Sharira, in keeping with their karma. So there is an order functioning, Bhuta Bhavana, Bhuta Utpadaka, and Bhutanam. Not only that, Isha, there is order is there. So therefore, there is order in keeping with the order, all the jivas, all the jiva upadi, everything functions. Therefore, he is a Lord, Isha, Ishvara, Isha, Bhutanam Ishaha, Bhutanam Ishitaha, Niyanta Ityartaha, Bhutesha. There was one Swami, president of International Ramakrishna Math Mission, Bhutesha Ananda, great Swami. Even when he was in extreme pain in the deathbed, he was cutting jokes. I remember one Swami, one of his sevak told me. That time he was telling something is, my stomach has also got teeth, he said, Bhutesha Ananda. Stomach, then the sevak, how is that? Stomach have teeth. No, it's paining, biting, so it must have teeth. Even when he was extreme pain, cutting jokes. Bhutesha Ananda, great Swami. Pratas Paraniyaha. Bhutesha Ananda. After him, Swami Ranganathananda. So Bhutesha, Bhutanam Ishaha, Bhuteshaha iti. So not only just Srishtikarta is Sthitikarta also, that is Bhutesha. So Bhuta Bhavana is Srishti Karta, Bhutesha Sthitikarta, the ruler of all the beings, sustainer. It sustains by providing food, aushada, etc. Whatever required for sustenance. Therefore, Bhutesha. Then Deva Deva, Devanam Devaha, the God of gods, Devadi Devaha, Devanam, Deveshu, Adidevaha, Ekaha, Yo Deveshu, Adidevaha, Ekaha. In the Rig Veda, there is a mantra also. Jagat Pate, Jagat Palaka, Jagataha Patihi Palaka, Rakshati, Jagat Pate, Master. Master means not just it's a head. Pati means he's like the king should protect the praja, the protector of the whole universe. So Jagat, Bhutesha referring to beings, Bhuta beings. Here Jagat, the Jagat referring to the Prapancha, the Jada Prapancha. therefore protector of the prapancha, jagat. Iti, then it says, having addressed this, Tvam Veta, Tvam Veta, Swayam Eva, Atmana, Atmanam, Veta, Ye Purushottama, Ye Bhutavana, Ye Bhutesha, Devadeva Jagatpate, Tvam Veta, Atmana, Swayam Eva, Atmanam, Veta, you yourself know yourself. You yourself know yourself. Who can know yourself? Tvam Veta, Veta, Vididatu, Pratima Purusha, Ekavachan, Tvam Veta. Tvam Veta, Tvam Janasi. Svena, Atmana is Svena by yourself. Atmanam, you. Swam, Svena, Atmana by your mind. Swayameva, Sakshat. Na Anyaha Kaschit Avadha, Kaschit Avagantam Shakyate, Kaschit Iti. That's why Evakara. Evakara is Swayam Eva. You alone can. Avadharanarte Evakara. You alone can know yourself with your mind. You alone can know yourself with your mind. Eva, Evakara means therefore others cannot know you. That's why Evakara. Avadharanartha, to ascertain something, we use Eva. So Swayam Eva, Atmana, Atmanam, Vetha Janasi. Atmanam, that is your Swarupa, Nirupadika, Rupam. Swayam Eva, yourself, no. So therefore who else can know? So now a question comes. You alone, you know your nature. It means it includes both Saguna Swarupam, Nirguna Swarupam, Virat Swarupam and Nirguna Swarupam. How does Bhagavan know? Because he is Sarvajnaha. His knowledge is not born of Pramana. It is not Pramana-janya Jnana. Pramana-janya Jnana only for the Jiva, who is in the Vyavahara, who is an Ajnani. Therefore, the Jiva, the human beings, the Jiva has to be taught. So, how does Bhagavan know? Who has taught him? Who has taught the Lord? Then we'll have a problem. Then Bhagavan will have another Bhagavan. Bhagavan knows without being taught. That is why he's Bhagavan. Adi Dakshinamurti, he said. Dakshinamurti. He is the one who is Adi. He doesn't have a Adi. Anadi, Anata. So he was not taught. Need not be. Not required. He knows because he's Sarvajnaha. Therefore, Atmana here all are reflexive pronouns. So you alone know yourself. You alone know with your mind, Ishvara mind. Ishvara mind is not like Jiva mind. Jiva mind can at a time can entertain only one knowledge, one vritti, the one vritti pertaining to one particular Vishaya knowledge. Whereas Ishvara is all knowledge is available all the time. When we speak in Sanskritam, we have only Sanskrita Jnana. That time suddenly something, all other knowledge will not be there. They are maybe at the back, but Ishvara mind is not like that. Everything is available all the time. That's why Bhagavan, Asya Stiti Bhagavan. Therefore, you know yourself as Ishvara Purushottama, who is exalted. Therefore, Swayam Eva Vetha. Atmana Eva. So that's why Arjuna addresses him. You alone know your nature. Both Swarupa, Nirguna Swarupa, Saguna Swarupa. Can we know Saguna Swarupa of Ishvara? Is it possible? It is so very multiple Saguna Brahma Virat. This world, it's nothing. This is cosmos, it's nothing. It includes everything. Virat Swarupa. Who knows other than the Lord? You only can know. And Nirguna Swarupam is out of question. Nirguna Swarupam, Nirguna Brahma. So therefore, you yourself know only Swarupa. Iti. Arjuna praises the Lord. The next chapter, that Virat Rupa, that it's going to say, but it's only a very a fraction of the fraction of the fraction of the fraction, maybe 1 millionth of what the glory of the Lord is. So therefore, it's not possible to say it in words. Only Ishvara can. How much ever talk about Ishvara. That is why we have Sagastra Namavali, Sagastra. The Sagastra is just a name. Unlimited actually it is. Upacharikartham eva Sagastra iti. Sagastra Shata Nama iti. Why Shata? Why Sagastra? Why not Ayuta, Payuta? It is uncountable and limitless. Limitless glories. How can you contain through the words? Not possible. That is why one Upacharika, Sagastra Shata iti. That is what Arjuna also says. Swayameva Atmana Atmanam Veta. Katam Jivaha Jnatum Shakya. Katam Jivaihi Jnatum Shakyate. Jivaha Jnatum Na Shaknoti. Tava Mahimanam Tava Vibhutim. That is the idea. Then the next shloka. Now, special request is supplicated by Arjuna, for which only the Bhagavad praised so much. This is something based on Loka Nyaya. That is, when you want to get something from someone, you praise a person because you want to get something, accomplish something from the person. Therefore, you praise a person. Similarly, here Arjuna has done, and now he says, let us read the next shloka, 16th shloka. वक्तुमर्हस्य शेषेण दिव्याह्यात्मविभूतयः
वक्तुम्
वक्तुमर्हस्य
अर्हस्यशेषेण दिव्यात्मविभूतयः
याभिर्विभूतिभिर्लोकानिमांस्त्वं व्याप्य तिष्ठति
याभिर्विभूतिभिर्लोकान् इमां त्वं व्याप्य
तिष्ठसि
तिष्ठसि.
Yeah, you can break like that also, you can read. Yavirvibhutibhirlokan. Imam Stvam. What is Imam Stvam? Why Imam came here? Imam parish. Iman plus Tvam. What Sandhi? Naschavya Prashan. That's a Sandhi. Iman Tvam. Vyapya Tishtasi. Okay. Vaktum Arhasi Asheshena. No Shesha. No Baki. Completely, entirely, without balance. You alone, Bhaktu Argasi. Argasi, eligible, capable. You alone are capable of, without any balance, exhaustively can reveal yourself. When we say, when limited beings, even Rishis, Asitaha, Vyasa, Devaha, Vyasaha, Vyaraha, they say only, they can only reveal a little of you. You only can capable of revealing without any balance, completely. Purnataya. Bhaktum Argasi. Bhaktum Argasi hi Nishchayena. Bhaktum Argasi Asheshena Divya hi Atma Vibhutayaha. Divyaha Alokikyaha. Alokika, not of this world. Adbhutaha ityartaha. Atma Vibhutayaha, Atmanaha, Swasya, Stitayaha, Vibhutayaha. Vividakarana. Vibhutayaha, Vividakarana, Stitayaha, Vibhutayaha. So therefore, Bhaktam Argasi Asheshena, Atma Vibhuti. Atma Vibhuti means not Sachidananda Atma. It is your Vibhuti, your glory. Atmanaha Vibhuti. What is to be revealed is Atma Vibhuti, your glory. Atma Vibhuti. Which are not of this world. Divyaha. Which are not Divyaha. So therefore, here, the Atma Vibhutayaha, Divyaha, Atma Vibhutayaha, Bhaktum Argasi, Asheshena. You alone is capable of revealing it. You alone capable of revealing it. So the word here, the Atma can also indicate that it's reflexive pronoun referring to the Lord, but not only that, it can refer to you, refer to Arjuna, refer to yourself, the Jiva, Arjuna also. Here it is Arjuna is talking, therefore it can refer to Arjuna also, possible. Atma is Atma Vibhutayaha means self glory, one's glory. That self here one's glory is one's glory, self glory, referring to the Lord Atma. But the same Atma can refer to Arjuna also. So Arjuna is implying, you know about me, the Atma. Therefore, you alone can talk about the glories of Atma, which you know as well. As Jiva, I cannot appreciate Atma. You know well, therefore, you can talk about. And later, in fact, you will see Arjuna saying, I'm not satisfied with what you are talking about yourself. You just talk about your glories. You just not talk about your glories, but you talked about me also, because as Atma, me, it is everything is Atma. Therefore, you talk not just about your glories, but mine too, which you can see. So all of us, therefore, all of us want to hear our own glories. Therefore, when Bhagavan tells his glories, it is as Atma. They are not different from the Lord, Ishvara. Therefore, it is my glory. In fact, that is what is at the end the Bhagavan is going to say. It's our glory. And to confirm that, Bhagavan has said, Pandavanam agam dhananjayaha iti, the glory. It is. It's not that Dhananjaya alone is ahamiti. Everything is Ishvara. But distinguish among the Pandavas. Dharma has got certain specific character qualities, something great. Similarly, each one. And Arjuna is something special. Arjuna is also some equally, and others also equally great as Arjuna, there's no doubt. But Arjuna, when we say, is an important character, noble person. Without him, the battle could not have been won. Therefore, Pandavana, Dhananjaya must be. And Bhagavan is everything. To say that particular this is me, it doesn't mean it excludes other thing. It is a price. It is a price. Therefore, what Bhagavan implied is Arjuna and for that, but anyone is not different from me, the Lord. So all the glories belong to the Lord, and all the glories of you belong to the Lord, and all the glories of the Lord belong to you. It is me alone. That is the idea, therefore. Therefore, Uttam Argasi, Atma Vibhutayaha, Yavihi Vibhutibihi, Iman Lokan, Tum Vyapya Tishtasi. All these glories by which you stand pervades the entire worlds, Prapancha. Therefore, you alone are eligible to talk about. Yabihi vibhutibihi, by these, by the vibhuti, by which vibhutis, yabihi, vibhutihi, vyapya, apurya, purayitva, this lokan, samastan, this loka, buhu, buvaha ityadi in lokan, burad in lokan, vyapya, tishtasi, vartase, tum. Therefore, tumeva bhaktum, tatayitum, argasi, shaknosi. Therefore, your glories is everywhere. So, therefore, you alone can talk about that. Please enumerate all of them. I'm eager to listen to it. Iti Arjuna says. Then following he says, let us read the next sloka 17. Katam vidyamakam yogin stvam sada parichintayan.
Katham
कथं विद्यामहं
सदा
योगित्वां त्वां
परिचिन्तयन्
सदा परिचिन्तयन्
Keshu keshu cha bhaveshu chintyosi bhagavanmaya.
केषु
केषु केषु च
भावेषु
भावेषु
चिन्तयोऽसि
चिन्तयोऽसि
भगवन्मया
भगवन्मया
Yogin Sambodhana. Katam vidyam. Vidya means not vidya, vidyam. Vidyam is katam akam. Vidyam is a kriya padam. Akam vidyam. Yogin Sambodhana. Vidyam, janiyam. So it is Uttam Purusha. Ekavachana vidyam. Yogin. Yogaha asya asti iti. Yogin nakaranta shabda. Sambodhana yogin. Yogin. Sada parichintayan aham katam tvam vidyam. Sada parichintayan katam agam tvam vidya. How can I know you? Keshu keshu cha. Bhaveshu. whatever the forms, in which forms? Chintyaha asi, e Bhagavan, Maya, e Bhagavan Sambodhana. So the Vibhuti, this chapter is Vibhuti Yoga. The very purpose is indicated here, Vibhuti Yoga. Arjuna wants to know the glories of the Lord. For why? Because he can choose a support, an alambanam for dhyanam. Alambanam. For dhyanam, we need an alambanam, a support. If we do a upasana, meditation, you need a form of the you need a form of the dhyaya, the meditated, on what you meditate. Suppose you are a upasaka of Devi, then you meditate on the Devi, the form. That is the alambanam. So here, Arjuna thinks that if Bhagavan also talks about his glories, then he can take one of the objects of its glory as his alambana, as a symbol, a support for meditation, a prop for meditation. Because in upasana we have upasaka, upasya, and alambanam. Alambanam is the support. Upasaka, the meditator, and upasya, the meditated, the object of upasana and support. On whom you meditate, and that for that he has a support required. So Upasya Devata, suppose, Upasya Devata, on whom you meditate, is always paroksha, not visible. It is invisible. You don't see the Upasya Devata. They are not seen by your eyes. So therefore, you have to conceive of the Devata. But how do you conceive? For that, you require a pratiksha alambanam. There should be something visible to your eyes. Therefore, when you open, you can see, or when you can, with the support of that, you can visualize. Alambanam, without alambanam, how can you meditate? How can you think of the Upasya Devata? Upasya it is paroksha. Paroksha means it is not visible. It is made visible with the help of a symbol, a support. So therefore we have different forms, and the form in the form of a murti, that particular a form in the form of a murti, stone murti, whatever the murti is. So that alambanam, by seeing that invokes the Lord in you. That invokes the Lord as for meditation in you. Or when you see that particular the symbol or the form, that you connect with the Lord. And if it is consecrated, it is the Lord itself. That is how it is. That's how we also connect with the Upasya Devata. So similarly, here, when everything is Ishvara's glory, then when I see appreciate that such glory, therefore I will naturally think of the Lord. Like when you think of when you see a beautiful garden, you connect with the person who has created the garden. When you when you happen to have a nice food somewhere, then you immediately connect with the person who cooks. Therefore, there is association, law of association. Similarly, the vibhuti of the Lord is manifest in this jagat. Therefore, you connect with the Lord. So that becomes that vibhuti that becomes a prop to connect with Ishvara. Law of association. It is. So therefore, Arjuna wants to know the glories so that he can take as his alambanam for meditation. So from that perspective, he asks, by constantly meditating upon you, parichintayan, virat rupam, how will I come to know your nature? Tatam aham, a yogin, sada parichintayan, always, always. How will I come to know your nature? Sada parichintayan, how will I know your glory? So, katam vidyam, how can I know the true nature of Ishvara, appreciate Ishvara? Therefore, keshu cha bhaveshu, chintyaha, what are the objects are there? Keshu, the question, in which you have to be meditated upon. Because there are many things, many objects and beings. Each one will reveal the glory of the Ishvara. And the particular thing in which the Ishvara's manifestation is more. So, therefore, keshu cha, in which, what are the in which objects, what are the objects are to be meditated upon? So you please tell me the glory in so where no, there's special manifestation. Like in human being, there is special manifestation of Ishvara. Ishvara is manifest through all things, but in human beings, because human beings enjoy special upadhi, therefore special manifestation. That's what here Arjuna asks. Keshu keshu cha bhaveshu. Please tell me all those glories in which you specially manifest, which can become my object of meditation. Hey Bhagavan, maya chintyaha asi. By me, chintyaha, yat pratyaya, chintyaha, yogyaha, chintaniyaha, so that I can meditate upon. Tvam chintyaha, chintahitavyaha, chintayitum argaha, dhyatum, smartum, yogyaha asi bhavan, by which you are to be meditated upon. Oh Lord, please tell me. Iti, iti bhavan, iti Arjuna says, next shloka, we'll see next class. Yam brahma varunendra rudra marutaha स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवाद
धन्यवादः। धन्यवादः शरणजी।